Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to... Oh, wrong microphone. There you go. Correct microphone there selected. This is Myst part... I don't even know. It'll be the last part, though, I believe. 4 or 5? I don't know. Parts don't really make sense to me. I just keep recording. The reason why I don't know is it's been a while since we've been here to this lovely island of Myst, and that's just because, I had stuff going on, stuff to do. And now it's the holidays, so we've got to get used to that and think about New Year and all that stuff. So that's cool. So the last age that we need to do is actually this one in the middle here. You'll see there's a boat there. I'm just going to see if I can adjust some sound settings maybe, because these are a bit quieter than I remember. Maybe it's my headphones. Headphones are at maximum. I'll just go through settings here, see what I can do. Audio... I'll bump that master volume up just a little bit. That's better. Not quite sure why we're in... Ah, there we go, free roam. Cool. So the last thing that we needed to do was this boat here. This boat here is a perfect replica of the one over there by the dock, and you'll see that one's also sunk. So our job is to make this one rise. And the reason why I saved this for last is because I don't like the puzzle in that it's just annoying, to be fairly honest. You'll see what's going on here. So what we're going to do here is point things at the center here. Maybe it's the dock. Ah, no, I see. It's the dock here, this line here. Big point of contention here is, like, that's the same symbol, so how am I meant to know? Whatever. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go up to the tower for one last time. Come on, tower. There have been a couple updates since I last played. Those orange balls weren't there as far as I was aware last time, so that's cool. Put that there. Back in, straight to the top of the tower, and we'll get going. It's a shame because once you're in the age, I seem to remember it's a nice age. There is one puzzle I don't particularly like. There's also the magic that goes in that age, which just isn't explained, but we'll get there when we get there. So we won't go up and look at the book location because we know where it is, but we will look at the prize here. So this is why I don't like this particular age and this particular puzzle, because I now need to grab a notebook whilst I'm in VR to write this stuff down. Now, oh yes, there's the photo system, you say. Let's try using that. At least that means I won't have to write them down for the moment, but how easy is it to activate? Camera on, press B to take a picture. Camera off. Photo added to album. I'm just going to do one thing, which is to turn off place-based maneuver. For those who are unfamiliar with VR, or new to VR in general, there's an application of various names. Most people just call it place-based mover, but it's actually offered by like 4 different things. And it's very important that you don't play around on that too much, and I kept doing so. Which causes numerous issues. So there we go, we are now fixed, and place-based mover is on, off even. We can head back down again. Just going to go ahead and check that recording's going fine. Recording appears to be going fine. Fantastic. Gonna lower down the volume a little bit on the recording there. And then refocus the game. So now that we have those, they were basically calendar dates and times, we need to go into a room which we haven't checked out. And this is another reason why I don't like it, is I don't like the room. So it's the one on the left here, kind of walked past it a few times. This is the observatory. So they've kind of reskinned it to be a sort of standing desk, I guess you could call it, with, I don't know, foot paddles on it to sort of lean here. The reason being so that, in VR there's no sort of seats or anything like that. In the original game here it is... It's just a big seat, looks like almost like a dental chair, but now it looks like some sort of weird torture device, so I'm not quite sure which is better. I'm also not quite fond of the material choices here. This actually looks like a lot lower detail than basically everything else. Like, look at this metal up close, and then look at that up close. Like, I don't think their shininess map is right, unless they meant this to be velvet, in which case, it also doesn't look like a velvet. Velvet would make sense. You know, there we go. So what we now have is a planetarium. We go up to here, and we got to enter those dates. And those dates will give you a constellation. You put the constellation into the boats outside. The camera is on. I don't want the camera to be on. Let's play a height reset. How do I... Nope. I want to be on free roam. How do I get to the photo album? Aha, here is the photo album. And I'll load this photo. It's October 11th, 1984 at 10:04 a.m. It's October 11th, 1984. So... I forgot to set this to 10:04. Okay, so now we have this shape, and I'm going to call this shape, that looks like the leaf. You'll see what that means in a moment. We'll go ahead and, if I can remember, take a photo of it. Excellent. And then we'll head back into the photo album for the second photo. November 23rd, 9791 at 6:57. So November 23rd, 9791, 6:57. So 9791, November 23rd. 9791. See, this is the problem. Like, I can't remember this. 9791. November 25th? At least we can go November. Yeah. Oh, 25th. Okay, look at the photo album again, because too many numbers, too late at night, make my brain hurt. November 23rd, 9791, 6:57. 9791, 23rd, 6:57. Okay. '23rd, and then 6:57. Ooh, did they say PM or AM? PM. 6:57 PM. So you'll see that this dial here is in 24-hour clocks. 6:57. So we'll go down for that. No idea what that is, but we'll take a photo of it. And then we just need one more, which I'm ecstatic about. Because like I said, I love the UI, I love the experience, I love the sort of intrigue. Just in VR, I don't want to remember dates and times. January 13th, 3802. January 13th, 3802. So, January 8th. 30, but then I've forgotten the rest. So I'll have to go back to the photo. So you got 30. 3802 at 809. 3802. 3802, 809. 3802, 809. Oh my god, 38. 3802. And that was 8, so up 809, I think. Gonna have to check that one again, because I believe that's the same symbol we saw last time, which means something's wrong. So 3802 2009. Let's go to the photo album. 3802 809 p.m. 802. January 13th as well. Oh, January 13th. There we go. So that's what we actually needed this room for. I would think that in the original game, maybe this had sort of more of a use or something, because it's a lot of real estate on the map for not a lot of use. Like, if you compare the real estate to, like, basically everything else, then it's confusing. I mean, I guess it is somewhat comparable. Like, there's, like, a key room, so, like, the generator, and the room, like, the airship. I don't know, it just feels, like, too grand for that particular thing. Anyway, so here are the animal shapes. Strangely, in the old game, you can actually see what they were before turning them on, but here we can't, so that's totally fine. That's a swan, or a flamingo, or something like that. That's a cross. Irish cross, if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am. A leaf. I know that's one, so I'll leave that one on. An arrow. I don't think that's one, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And we come across the left here. Well, right side, but my left. I think that's probably one of them. We're running out of options. Spider? No, I don't think so. Eye? I really don't think it's an eye. Let's see what we got turned on. So we most definitely had a leaf. Don't know whatever that is. We had an anchor even. I'll check my photo album here, which I think you guys can't see in the recording, so I apologize for that, but we'll take a look. So we most definitely have a leaf. Most definitely the leaf. This thing, which has 3 points and 2 points. 2 points. Most definitely a leaf. Maybe not an anchor, actually. Need to look for those 3 points and 2 points thing. Maybe the spider? Oh, well, that is. I'm going to check my times real quick. So we've got October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m. October 11th, 1984. Just take the word for that one because there's no other screenshots of it. November 23rd, 9791. 9791. I So far, we've only got the leaf. Really doubt it's this sort of Irish cross. It most certainly a leaf, though. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna go for the anchor. Inca leaf, and then spider? Rise from your grave and rescue my daughter. Not the spider, then. Thought I heard something there, but nope. Nope. Of course, I don't know if there's an order to these things. Anyone I got a leaf? I have to look again at these pictures. I'm sorry, this is just going to be sort of me being an idiot with these. If this goes on much longer, I'll just go ahead and cut the recording until I figure it out, because it's boring watching me struggle with stuff you can't even see. Okay, so the first one is the leaf. So I've got the leaf turned on. That's correct. The second one... I guess the second one is the anchor. Like, I'm almost certain the second one's the anchor. And then the last one... The flamingo? Could be anything. It's got like 3 dots on the left, 2 dots on the top. A sort of central core, like a butterfly or something would be perfect, but of course we don't get that sort of privilege. But I am going to stick with anchor. And anchor would be the second one. So maybe I just need to commit with more gusto. Wait. Nope. Bye-bye. Could very well be the flamingo, actually. Okay, let's assume it's not anchor. Maybe it is... Oh, I see arrow left on. What if instead of anchor... It's not spider. Spider's got... Well, 6 legs in that case, but you know... Snake instead of anchor? Where's anchor at the bottom? So now we've got flamingo, leaf, snake. I don't know if it's snake. There's a book which will help me. It's in here and it has the symbols arranged as stars. I just remembered. We're looking for... This is going to be the most annoying thing. You know that sort of movement that you do when you're flicking through a dictionary or whatever? Can't do it here. God damn it. No. Maybe it'd be better if I hold it in my left hand. I think I also want this book. I guess this is the Stone Chip book. Come on. More about stone ship when we get there. There we go. Okay, so it's not the anchor. I is just 3 across. Interesting. Not the spider. Okay, most certainly the flamingo for one of them. The leaf. So, is there any way I can sort of open the menu whilst looking at this book? Most certainly the leaf. 2 and 3 is most certainly the flamingo. This one's sort of got like a branching tree of 2 bright ones in the middle. Let's look at that one again. It's the goddamn spider. Okay, so if that's correct, then it'll be leaf, spider, flamingo, swan, whatever you want to call it. So we got flamingo, got leaf, need, not you, need, not you, need spider. There we go. Sorry about the frustration there, and of course, because you guys couldn't see it, that must have been amazing. Just gonna check the recording's still going. Yeah, recording's still going. I've been recording for 21 minutes, and all I've done is badly interpret some pictographs of various animals. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're on to Stone Ship now. Now, there was a book about Stone Ship. Like I said, if you want to read through those books, I actually find the transcripts, which are available online, there's like a Myst wiki or whatever, a lot more readable than sort of any of the presentations in games like this. They did improve this in subsequent games, not in Riven, but in subsequent games from Riven, where they kind of made it easier to read, particularly in later games of Myst 4 era, etc. They made it so you could click the page and it would either read it to you. In one case, it was Isha, or Isha in technically number 3, and she would read you the books, or you could click it and it would just present it as sort of regular, sort of accessible font. So this is Stone Ship. Again, the sort of nailing of the book face. Let's see what this one looks like. I remember being really dark and dreary, like really dark and dreary. Didn't look at the overhang window there. Apologies for that, but we'll get that there. Because it was so dark and dreary, I remember like subsequent versions of it, like not this one, of course, but like Myst Masterpiece, whatever it was called. It had a flashlight that you could use. Yep, here we are. This is Stone Ship. Now the gimmick, or I guess like story of this age, is that Itras tried to write a ship into this age. But they did it incorrectly, and due to that, it kind of just sort of spawned and crashed into the side of this rock in the middle here. So you can see here's the back of the ship, bow, port, I don't remember, ship bits, and here's the front. Now we can go up to the top here. This is a lot more brighter. I remember it being very rainy. When I hear rain, but like, I have no idea what this was used for. I think it's used to find like an angle of the mast, maybe, which is at 245. We'll come back there. I guarantee I'm going to need that one. Again, it's implied that there's more to an age than can be seen. Apparently they lived in this age a little bit, so we know how. So we're going to go down here first. Okay, cool. So this age is full of water. There's like water everywhere. So you can actually go there. Do we need to go there? We should probably go here. So there are 3 zones, and they're all full of water. So there's a key here. I seem to remember there's a chest in the basement there that we need access to because it makes these rungs come out or something. Ah, yes. Is this key not just for that lock? No. Okay, we probably need to drain this area and then come back to it. So we'll go ahead and do that. You can see there's electricity running from the top there. There's like a generator of some sorts. It's really annoying. But we can go over to the umbrella machine, as I called it when I was young, and it lets us drain water. So right now there is no water being drained. I want to drain it from... I don't even know which one's right here, so we'll just do that one. So I drained it from right, and I hope it's drained it from there. Yep, looks like it has. Fantastic. So that means we can go swoosh all the way down here. Now, as far as I remember, we empty this, and then we seal it again. What this means is this is now full of air. And so when we unflood this, it'll rise up, and we'll be able to unlock that chest. Or at least, there goes the theory. We'll be draining the... I guess the middle. I don't really remember which order you do this, Agent. We'll drain the middle. No, we won't pay attention to that. There's no need. It will tell us which one's middle. This one or this one. Looks like this one is the middle. That one's the left. Doesn't make any sense, but there we go. This should have brought the chest up, which it did. Fantastic. You see, because it was full of air, so it could then come up, which means that we can put this into here, which is awkwardly between my legs. Welcome to VR. Which opens this, which gives us another key, which is attached to a rope. Oh, of course it is. In this particular VR container, they don't want us like dropping stuff or losing stuff, so attaching it to ropes makes sense. We'll go up this ladder, which I have the shortcut for because I don't really like ladder climbing. And you'll see we're here in the generator room. I don't remember if that has a time element to it or anything. What's this even doing? It's like, this is a magnet. It's spinning. It's maybe spinning wire around the magnet? That makes sense. Don't believe there's anything else up here. So we will descend into madness. We'll be back here, promise. We have to wind that up like 3 or 4 times as far as I remember. And we will be visiting the center of the island, which should have some of the pages as well, which is good because we need those pages. Seem to remember there's like a secret door on the left or right here at some point. And then, of course, rooms that we can't go in. Hope those rooms are watertight. That is the problematic room, which we'll avoid going to just right now. This is probably Sirius's bedroom. This is interesting planet. Horrible bedspread. Yeah. Nope. Just some coins. A tiara. Some nice gems. Always wanted like a giant sapphire. I never really know why sapphire. Like, I don't want like a small one. You can buy like really small ones really cheaply. I want a big one. Like, you know, that size. Probably too expensive. I chose sapphire though rather than diamond, so it should be alright. What's this? Dagger and poison. So if it's cool, it should be in here. It's not in here. Sort of injector. I'm going to inject you. Not quite sure why, you know, syringes went away from that design and onto plastic. I mean, of course, like, you know, plastic, but like something cool about the way that you use them because of the three-finger horse. Now we just have sort of like bars that you rest your fingers on either side. I mean, out of plastic. But there we go. That's plastic for you. I like this. Is this like the blue versus red planet? Yeah, that's cool. I really do remember there being a page in here, though. Evidently not. I mean, oh well. It was nice to visit a stately bedroom that's usually underwater. We'll go to the problem room now. I swear it was on my left, and I kept losing it, so okay, it's a bit there, so it's me on my right. For those of you wondering, if you know, you're wondering, hey, will I play Myst? Sure. I mean, Riven? Yeah, sure, I'll play Riven. Riven will be obviously not in VR because there is no VR version available. Where's the problem room? Sorry, guys, I'm going to turn around and go back down because I can't find the crazy room. Confusion. Unless the generator ran out, and that's what controls access to that room. Who knows? It is dark down here. We'll go check the generator anyway. Yeah, it's empty. So we'll power it back up again. There's a weird blackness that's happening, which seems to be that, like, they're loading a different asset or something, which is kind of weird. Like, it's just lights, dude. Just turn the lights on. I mean, that, because I'm going downstairs, yeah, and I turned that option on, but, like, the other ones... somewhat confusing. I'll have to go down the other side as well. I really didn't like this age. It just, like, I don't like timed things in the middle of a game that's, like, you know, trying to imply that timing doesn't matter. It's a tad confusing. Have I got Myst again? Oh, Myst. Here it is. Now it tells you to basically, like, push a button that faces one of the directions, and I can just, you know, Never remember which. Something to do with the telescope, though. May have to look that one up. Like, I would just continually get it wrong. So we'll explore the other side, which is through here and to the right, which should be the other bedroom. Yep, very much a Akinar bedroom. There's a blue page right there. That must have been so cool back in the day, you know. Not really anymore, though. Do you wonder where that red page is, then? Lights timing just ran out. Got maps. More maps. Cartographer table. Here it is. The vault is located on the island. Each of the marker switches turn on. Then the final step, turn, and we need the other half. Which I don't remember what it was, but I do remember it appeared to be the cabin. I'll have to look for that one off camera, I think. And it's not difficult. You just turn them all on and then turn each one off in turn. Nice skeleton here. So we're going to go ahead and pump the other section. See what's down there, because then we have to sort of figure out what we're pushing. Like, just the other thing about these ages, which is good, is that you don't need the book. I mean, you needed the book to get into the rocket ship. I've forgotten the name of the edge there. Rocket ship. Celantic. But you shouldn't need it to get into the other ages. For example, mechanical, it just needed stuff in mechanical. Down into the bowel of the ship. Into the stately home. Actually made that make sense this time. That's good. So in the previous game, you'd basically solve the puzzle in the other location. You'd come in here, and the book would kind of sort of morph out of the table. Looks like they're just going to go with like an electrical book pusher here, which is totally fine. Now, if only I could remember which button to push. It's something to do with the telescope, so we'll go up and take a look at the telescope. I just don't remember. I like this age being a lot more bright. It rewards exploration, whereas the other one, it's actually kind of scary, especially the sort of timed element. Like, could be 310 because of the, you know, the mast. Could be 245 because of the other mast. Could as easily be 260 because of the top of that. I just don't remember. But there you go. Oh yeah, feet are cold actually. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at how long I've been recording. 40 minutes? Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll end this part here. This is just me bumbling around with, you know, looking at all those shapes and stuff in the garden. And then the initial exploration of Stone Ship. When we come back next time, I will endeavour to figure out what the hell the angle I need to push is, and the rest of the stage. And then it should be the final showdown. So it's good that we're cutting here, because this will be sort of part 2 of Stone Ship coming up, and then the final showdown. I'll see you guys next time. If I can get to my recording software, that is.